My disabled poem wants to work. It wants to get up in the morning, tie its shoes, brush its hair, put lipstick on, because it has somewhere to go, somewhere to be. My disabled poem wants to be productive. It wants a chance to breathe in somebody's page, expose its words, its truths, knowing it belongs somewhere, knowing it deserves to be there, to be itself without judgment, without fear. My disabled poem wants to eat lunch in a break room somewhere. It wants the chance to share the randomness of life, the details that make days turn like pages while knowing it has become part of something. There are many other disabled poems like mine, like the poem that went blind at 21, or the poem with the long stanzas that dance and never has a chance to dance again because although its words are still alive, people assumed they were dead, and sadly, it believed them. But even then, that disabled poem wants to work. It would give anything to dance again on the pages of total strangers, but instead, it has been labeled too disabled to work, too disabled to dance. One disabled poem went blind. Another one has a broken spine. The story goes on and on, like the poem with the extra chromosome, forced to live at home, forced to stay a child. Or the disabled poem that looks normal, but the voices are reminders of its fears and its failures and its faults because the world expects it to be like regular poems, the kind that flow smoothly and can easily blend in an anthology or lift themselves from the page into the spoken form, the able-bodiedness of poetry, the ability to fit in somebody else's shoes, somebody else's voice. But no. The world thinks disabled poems can't work because they can't stretch themselves or climb stairs. They have these weird ways of turning the page and slurring some words, the crippledness of some metaphors that should be allowed to be themselves, but aren't. Some disabled poems are so desperate to work that they are willing to write themselves into anything, even a grocery list or random thoughts on any piece of paper, any writable surface. They'll take anything just to feel written, to feel like they belong. And just like all the others, my disabled poem wants to work, but can't. Its stanzas and its verbs have overworked themselves and are now unable to move outside these words, outside this body. My disabled poem is a lousy breadwinner, a dreamer, a starving artist that has learned to survive sitting on a page with all its naked imperfections just waiting.